All right, Model Y Juniper orders. This is our new product release. We're sure everybody's going to copy it like they usually do, but this is a beautiful piece of dry molded carbon fiber. And this is the new Tailgate applique for your Juniper. Look how easily this installs. It completely fits perfect right in here. It covers up the existing vinyl letters, and we're going to sell it with red letters or blue letters. We're going to do the full installation in a minute. But again, these are raised up letters. These are made out of plastic. They're not vinyl. And what you'll notice is on your current Model Y Juniper, you have this finish, this gray painted black finish, the same finish that's on your center console, which of course we make carbon fiber overlays for. But anyway, this gets dirty, it gets stuff inside of it, and worst of all, it's not even reflective. We wish they would have made this shiny, glossy. It would really reflect on the ground at night, that halo effect that Tesla loves. But with carbon fiber, especially glossy carbon fiber, it's going to really shine and reflect down all over the street, the road, behind the vehicle. So glossy finish is our first choice. Then we're going to show you next how to install red letters. Now these are our famous Tailgate letters. We sell these emblems for all the cars. Been selling them for a long time. They fit on every vehicle where you want to remove the T's. But on this vehicle, we're going to put them right in the same exact location that your standard Juniper has. So let's get started with installation next. We're going to release all of the tape. We're going to clean it, and we'll be right back. Okay, now number one, you need some rubbing alcohol. So you need to clean this because again, this is being held on with tape. So spray the towel, do this in the shade, not in bright sunlight, and go right over the letters, clean everything, and we're going to secure it in place. We're going to put some tape on it to hold it down while the tape adheres itself to this plastic piece. We're not going to use any adhesive promoter. We're going to get a nice strong bond from the tape, and then we're going to install these beautiful letters. Now with our red, we're going to put on our bright red letters, and it's going to be really awesome. So what we want to do when you get it out of the box is you want to test fit it. Don't pull the red tape liner off until you've test fit it. It fits perfect. You notice we have this lip on here which goes up and over. It secures it at the very top. The bottom sits flat and flush. And again, this is not cheap material. This is beautiful pre-preg dry molded carbon fiber. Look at the pattern. This is very, very expensive, and we only offer the best. So what we want to do now is pull the tape liner off. So you have to pick these red lines, pick them loose, and then get the tail end and lift it and remove it. So again, we're going to do this all in one step. But before we started filming, we picked all these ends loose to show everyone, or just to speed up the process. So right now, we're going to show you. You have to use something like a credit card, a pick, a tool, a driver's license, anything you may have, and you have to get underneath the edge here. So again, a pick is ideal, or a screwdriver, something to just flick it loose. Now again, this is very strong tape. See how it's not coming off easy? Look at that. This is strong tape. This is not cheap tape. It's our own brand that we use. That's like 3M VHB tape. And again, you want to take this and pull it all the way off. Okay, we're not doing a wet installation. This piece fits perfect just by installing it like this. And now we got one more piece on the end. So on each end, we've got a short 2 or 3 inch piece. So make sure you pick it loose, get it free and clear. And again, this is really going to look nice. We're very excited about it. We've 3D printed 6 different versions, constantly changing it, improving it, and we're finally ready to begin production. Our final tooling is finished and we're ready to go. So again, notice that it tapers downward on the sides. So this is the bottom, obviously, and this is the top. And all you want to do is position it in one side like this and all the way up. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to put a little water on it so it'll slide around and you'll be able to secure it. So instead of using water, we like to use rubbing alcohol. So again, we're going to use a wet installation, and I'm going to put a little mist on here all the way down. And again, this is going to evaporate really quick. So just rubbing alcohol, and we're pushing it all the way up. So all the way up into the corners. Look at my hands, both sides. And I'm just pushing it in here, and you know it's flush. It's fitting all the way to the top edge because you're pushing upward. Now what's going to happen is the alcohol is going to evaporate really quick. It's going to dry out, and it's going to stick. And it's going to stick like there's no tomorrow. And if you ever want to remove this for any reason, you may be leasing your car, you may have someone that wants to buy it that doesn't like it, you can get it real hot with a hairdryer or a heat gun and use some fishing line, and you can remove it. It'll probably break, but it won't damage the vehicle. Again, sometimes people always ask us about, well, I'm leasing it, I want it to look great. So what I'm doing now is applying pressure. So pressure sensitive adhesive tape or PSA tape only gets activated with pressure. So notice I'm pushing and pushing. I'm compressing the tape or the actual acrylic bonding tape down so it's sticking to the gray surface. And as I push and let time go by, the alcohol evaporates. I mean, that's it. It's on. It's beautiful. Now, there's no wind back here, but we always recommend tape. So if you're going to drive the car right away, we're going to show you how to put a couple little pieces of tape on after, just to make sure that nothing lifts it, you know, air turbulence, anything like that. So of course now it looks great. It looks beautiful. And we have a glossy carbon fiber spoiler. This is matte. This is just our first final version. But we're going to be removing this and putting a glossy one on. We'll probably film that as well. So let's proceed with the letter installation. Now these letters install in the simplest manner possible. So again, always clean the mating surface. So we're going to be installing these letters right here and pushing down hard and making sure it's nice and dry and everything's sticking good. But the letters are simple to install. You can take a blue line and go right across there with a slight radius to it, or you can test fit it like we're going to show you. So what we want to do is just open this up and show you how we design this. Now this is designed with two different layers for simple installation. So we've got a glossy transfer tape film on the front, and we've got adhesive backing on the back. So what you do is you put it on like this and you position it and you play around with it, and you want to make sure that the S is right in the middle, right below your camera, and you want to twist it. Now that's straight, which you wouldn't want to do, so you want to put it a little curved like this. So it's very easy to do. We're going to open up the lift gate and get it at eye angle, and so let it go all the way up, then bring it down, then hold the button in to set it at this height, otherwise it likes to close. So hold your finger in, 3 beeps, and now your trunk is set to this level. If I close it or open it, it's always going to stop at the lower level. Well, maybe now it will. Maybe it's a little bit too low their standards. I think Tesla standards might be at a certain height. So just position it manually like this. Now what we're going to do very carefully is we're going to make sure it's staying, and we're going to take the letters again, and we want to put the S, and you want to put it in the middle, not too high, not too low, not too far right or left. So what we're going to do now is we're going to remove the backing tape. So this is a large piece of tape. So we want to push on each letter so it grabs to the front transfer tape. You don't want it sticking to the back. So this is designed to have backing paper that does not have an adhesive type of bond. Now we're holding the letters in our hand, okay? So you want to stand back and you want to look at how I'm curving it. So I'm not holding it straight, I'm going to curve it. And I'm going to put the S right there in the middle, and I'm going to touch the S with my finger like this. And now I'm going to lift it back up. See, now I'm going to curve it a little bit for the T and for the A until everything is in alignment. It's so simple. Anyone can put this on. And if you make a mistake, you can heat up the individual letter, pull it off, and adjust it. But right now, I'm pushing on each of the letters So we can peel off the foam strip like this, and watch this. That's it. It's done. It's installed. Just use your towel to add some more pressure, again, to activate the adhesive underneath the letters, and look at it for the first time. Doesn't that look beautiful? Now again, okay, again, these 5 vinyl letters are cut into individual decals, so it'll be very easy to place them exactly where we had the original ones from Tesla. So we recommend you mark 5 vertical pieces of tape so you know exactly where to put them. And then you measure up from the bottom 1.25 inches to 1.5 inches, just based on your own personal preference if you want the letters to be higher up or lower. So this right here is 1.5 inches, and we're going to start with the letter S. And you'll see here how easily these stickers put on. You just line it up on the blue tape. You can touch it lightly, and then you can stand back and make sure that we like the alignment, because you can move it around. So we recommend you put 1 letter on, and then we'll take a step back, and then we'll put all 5 of them on and make minor adjustments. Okay, so we're going to leave the S on. That one is not in an area that needs to be curved. You'll understand that this piece of carbon fiber is radiused. So when we put it on, we know the S is dead center, and we also know it's horizontal. The E, for instance, you'll see when we move our placement piece, E, a lot of times we slightly angle it. And you'll see we're going with the body line of the vehicle. So the vinyl piece is we're going to rest the bottom on, and that's it. We're going to move it. This way you'll be able to possibly adjust the top if needed, and that'll change the angle slightly. So don't worry, it's not complicated. No one's going to notice it if it's not perfect. And once you get it on where you like it, then we're good. But you can see it's not completely horizontal because of the turn or the bend in the applique area. Okay, so there's the E. Let's keep going. Again, we're filming our real-time installation. And again, we just want them horizontal yet rounded to match the standard curvature. Again, so we move our placement tape, and then that sets it up right. Get the bottom of the next letter, in this case it's the letter G, put it right at the blue edge and touch it on the bottom, and stand back and take a look at it. You can always see things like lining up a picture or anything, just take a step back and make sure you love it. And if you mess one up, don't worry, just call us up. We still sell a lot of these tailgate applique letters for the Model S. They were designed originally for the protruding applique on the Model S. And again, what we're doing again is we apply a little bit of pressure, the adhesive grabs, and then you peel off the transfer tape. We'll do the next one a little slower to show everybody how this works. So the vinyl letters here are cut out on this backing paper. This is 3M 2080 vinyl made in USA. And then of course we weed it and remove all the excess material. You just pull it off the backing paper, and you have a decal with a piece of transfer tape. The transfer tape is clear and invisible almost, so you can see exactly through it when you're trying to line it up on another surface. So that's why we don't use the plain tape, we use the clear. So at this point you can move it left and right. You stand back and take a look at it. Looks awesome. And then once you like it, push on the L. That makes the adhesive grab against the glossy carbon fiber. And then the transfer tape will transfer the letter to the vehicle, and you just pull it off. All right, A's coming up. Okay, so we moved our piece over. The letter A is there. I'll try to darken it a little bit this time so we can show how we're able to see through the transfer tape. So the letter A, you can see right there. We're putting it right on the edge of the blue, so they're all at the same height. This method seems to work great. Now we apply pressure, pushing the decal of the vinyl 3M material to the cleaned carbon fiber piece. That way it grabs, and you can see the transfer tape just lets go, so it transfers it over. All right, now we're going to clean it up, and we're going to talk about care. So, detail spray. Carbon fiber loves detail spray. Mother's is great. It has a UV resistance in it. It'll extend the life of it. We also recommend some other products on our website. But just detail spray or a ceramic coating after you clean this will make it shine forever. You'll never have to wax your car if you use ceramic coatings. We install them all here at RPM. And doesn't that look great? And this is our matte satin finish. Glossy is going to look really shiny. It's going to match this. We're going to swap it out when we get one out of our production mold. But doesn't that look beautiful? Carbon fiber. No cheap plastic finish. Beautiful dry molded carbon fiber. We think everyone's going to love it. We're also working on a matching large oversized spoiler for the top piece. Again, we're going to make one just like this. So it's going to bring all the carbon together with no paint separating it. Our body kit, our rear diffusers are in design. And what do you think? You like it? We love it. Now again, we're going to have white letters for white models. We're going to have blue letters for blue models. We're going to have glossy black letters. It's your choice. And again, these have been on our website for some time. And you can order them today if you've got a different Model 3 or a Model Y, or if you want to put larger letters on, thicker letters, okay? Again, these are thicker than the vinyl stickers that are on your car now. Thanks again for watching. It's RPM Tesla. We love our new Juniper. It's the greatest Model Y Tesla's ever made, and we're sure everybody agrees. It's so quiet and fast and solid. Thanks again. RPM Tesla, starting our 14th year in business. And remember, we have no restocking fees. You buy something, you don't like it, send it back, no questions asked. We're fully insured, $2 million of product liability insurance. We're an American company, family owned. Like and share this channel. We appreciate your business. And again, we're starting our 14th year in business this year. Thank you again from RPM Tesla, sunny California.